So what were the latest changes to go in?
So basically, people expressed that they felt like, they weren't getting enough of a bonus from buying out other colonies, HQs, and yeah, I totally get that. I think it's a question of finding, what's the right sweet spot. So now, basically, you get more claims when you buy out another. When you buy another HQ, you get 4 claims plus the size of their headquarters.
Okay.
So if you buy at level 5, you get 9 new claims, and you also get a bigger stock boost. I don't know if anyone had brought it up, but I fixed the off-world issue with it, which is if you buy like a guy who's at level 4, you'll still be able to build 2 more off-worlds.
Okay.
It basically is like you have to have a level 5 colony, and then you can build. You have to have a level 5 HQ, and then you can build 2 off-worlds per HQ you have.
Right.
So there's like kind of separate requirements. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else that. I don't think there's anything else that changed. Yeah, just random improvements here or there. So that's it, basically.
I have a match hosted. Hopefully you can find it. Hopefully
okay.
I'm on the right version.
I see Terry's there. Terry, R&D number 1.
Yeah. You've been doing a good job in all these games lately. It's just, it's no big surprise at all. And unfortunately, it's kind of the downside to doing things at this time of day. Sometimes it can be a little difficult just to get that last person in there.
Yeah.
But that's why we're doing a 4-man game.
Yeah. Well, if you get 4 people, that's
exactly. Exactly. I like 4-man games better anyway. I just feel bad leaving people out, and it's a curse I have to deal with.
Yeah.
Okay, but Zartim is here. I actually haven't seen for a while, so that's...
Yeah. I remember he was in the first tournament.
Yeah. I remember Zartim. It's always nice kind of seeing people... I can totally understand during early access, people like leaving for a few months and then coming back and being like, all right, well, what's changed?
Yep. Yeah, I'm interested to see if we get a lot of real low names show up when we release.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all in a lot of ways. All right. Got Masquerade on. I don't know if that's entirely necessary, honestly, but... Reveal map, majority buyout, destroy buyout, and we should be good to go.
Actually, why don't you turn Masquerade off? I
can do
4
that.
players, and you're streaming.
I know.
Maybe talking, like...
It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's go ahead and get started then. And hello to everybody in chat who has said hello. I'm not ignoring you. I promise.
Ooh.
Oh, good. Another fun map. Oh, no.
Wow. So what's it worth, huh?
I know. That's the question, right? How badly do you want to win the game? Because you're either going to win the game or die. Those are your options.
Die trying.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's it. And that's it. That's completely it.
Oh, boy. I'm going to put it under...
That is the question, though. Just what is it worth?
Ow! I was just about to click. Was that you? Ow, man.
It's totally me.
Yeah, I think you're right. You're figuring out that you don't need to go that. You don't need to wait that long.
Honestly, though, one of the reasons I founded Robotic was because I knew I was going to want a bunch of debt going along with that. If I'm being honest. And Robotic doesn't have life support. Which is a fantastic way that I always kill myself.
Yeah, I was doing the exact same thing. Now I just tilted. I don't know what to do here.
Well, at least you got the good iron up there before Terry noticed it.
Yeah.
So that's nice for you at least. Let's see. I do have myself in kind of a little awkward spot here in some way.
Yeah, I think I would have found it earlier if I could have just figured out where exactly to put the headquarters,
Yeah, I wasn't really sure with all that. I just kind of went with what I saw. I'm still nervous about the fact that Silicon is off in that corner, and there are a bunch of other small things too, but... And unfortunately, I have Terry right here, who decided he needed those tiles right next to my base. I guess I could have secured them Instead of trying to go for extra adjacency bonuses, it would have been the better idea. But still, it's just like, did we really have to do that? Did we really have to do that? Apparently we did.
Can't we just all get along?
It would seem no. There's a lot of steel production in this game already.
Yep.
But that's okay. It's kind of to be expected in some ways. Let's see, how many do I need? I need 20. I haven't played robotic very much at all. Seriously, we're gonna... there are nukes this game. It still annoys me when I get hit by a nuke when I have had no opportunity to buy a goon squad whatsoever.
This is like basically a necessity. I mean, you got 2 of them.
I know I got 2 of them. I know it's a necessity, but I had no chance to defend myself. That's the annoying part.
You would yell at us if we didn't do it to you.
Oh, I know. No. The only thing I'm being upset about now is that I couldn't buy a goon squad before that nuke came in.
What I love about robotic is at level 2, you can focus purely on climbing up, grabbing important resources.
If you want to, yeah. Or scavenger, you can do the same thing realistically. Most of the time. And get away with it fairly easily, too.
Yeah.
This is probably a terrible decision, but given all the massive, ridiculous amount of steel production going on, I'm still going for it. This is a weird set of black market items to have, just because it feels so... powerful, I guess. Is a good word to use for it. Yep.
Well, I've also adjusted the generation, so we're going to see black markets more like the traditional ones, with the kind of odd ones being kind of just flavor. You know?
Gotcha. I'm okay with that personally, and you know, I like the power of the old black market effects. I really should get down another little thing somewhere. I'm just very sad that I've been hit by so much black market already, but it shouldn't really be a surprise at all. Well, let's just take that away from people. That sounds fun. All that glass production down for Zartem. I don't know how that's going to go.
Oh, are you guys going to get chained power surges against each other? That would be interesting.
I would be sad. I'm not hitting him because I don't want to hit myself personally. But, you know, other people don't necessarily share that opinion, unfortunately. Man, this thing is worth $12. I'm just gonna get rid of it.
Oh man.
8,000, 10,000, 14,000, 18,000, 20.
All right, have fun with that. I don't need it that bad. Sorry. Just not my thing. So I have wondered, by the way, if it would be worthwhile, kind of in a situation similar to Terry and mine, although he decided to just found here anyway for whatever reason, with a pretty clear gap in between. But if it would be worthwhile after a player founded to just like stop anybody else from founding for a moment.
Right.
Just so you don't end up in quite as many awkward situations with too many people founding next to each other. Oh good, a mutiny. That's fun. I mean, I know these things are coming. It's just really upsetting that I've been hit by 3 black market effects already this game.
What do you expect?
Not to get... it's what I expect, but I try and get myself out of that attitude because it always seems like I'm going to be complaining or whining about black market, but maybe I should just worry about it.
Location,
I know it is, but...
Jeez.
But it happens a lot. Like a lot. It's very unfortunate for Zartem that he's making glass instead of silicon right now.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, we could always just do something super dumb, which is probably what needs to happen right now. Why did you kill Carbon so hard? You didn't need to kill Carbon like that.
Oh, I'm just desperate to build a solar panel.
You killed Carbon. It's dead. It's not coming back either.
Well, there's no scavengers, so I'm play the long game with it.
All right.
The black market is online.
Oh man, I'm gonna get so much benefit out of this shortage. I have 15 chemicals. You're not ready for that. No. At least things are kind of working the way I was hoping they would. So how are things going in your territory? I see you've got 2 solar panels down.
Yep.
Raking in that power money.
Well, probably not as much as you are. But...
No, you're not. You're 31,000 in debt.
Oh wow, you actually got out of debt already. Wow. Okay.
Well, yeah.
You get hit again then.
I'm a robot. It's just how it works, right? I mean,
Yeah,
you just
you took on that debt. Well, you're starting to appreciate, that early debt is not quite so crippling.
Well, the problem, like I said, I kill myself to life support debt literally all the time. Like, it's just what I do these days.
Yeah.
Life support debt rolls in, I don't pay attention, I'm dead. But as robotic, that literally can't happen. So... Oh man, do I actually care that much about Silicon? I probably should. It's up to $83.
Scientific
Yeah, I just felt obligated to claim one because of that.
Yeah, I see that.
Is online.
Revolting colony expanded.
Let's see, we are playing on majority and destroy buyout, so...
Oh yeah, also that is so you start with an extra claim.
With an extra claim where?
You start with a claim.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, not claim.
Oh, a stock.
Stock,
A stock. Yeah, I noticed that part. And I was like, okay, well that kind of makes some degree of sense. Just raises, I guess it just raises everybody's stock price a little bit, makes it easier to defend themselves. Although I guess I could have just sold mine earlier if I really wanted to.
Right.
That might be the habit that I honestly get into with that.
No,
It's
it
an
doesn't allow you.
Oh, it doesn't allow you to?
sell.
You
Yeah,
can't
no,
sell your
otherwise
last one.
It's just way too powerful.
I'm okay with that because that's probably just what I would do. Just sell it without a care in the world. Oh man.
Oh.
Yeah,
Nice.
come on. Come on.
Nicely played, Goon Squad.
What you doing there?
Expansive
The black
colony
market
expanded.
is online.
This game is not turning out right.
Upgrade complete.
I don't know what you're talking about. This game's fine. Don't worry about it. Let's see. I could do one of those. I could grab... It's an interesting idea that if I'm thinking about buying somebody, I don't have to really take their claims into account anymore when I'm setting things up. Necessarily. I can think about eliminating their claims and how that would be helpful to me still, but I don't have to necessarily just to be like, well, that guy kind of has that claim and I need to do something about that and blah, blah, blah from there. Man, the adrenaline boosts haven't been used at all this game.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, it is super weird. Claim auction. That's interesting. I don't even know who's in the strongest position here at this point.
Well, you mean besides
Besides
yourself?
myself, yes. Sorry, besides myself. I'm clearly in the lead. I shouldn't be that... Oh, come on, 8,000? Let that go for 8,000, really?
I just didn't want you to have it.
I didn't want it.
I was actually going to bid. You
Actually.
didn't want it?
No,
You
I didn't want
the
it.
$9,000.
I didn't want a claim right now, no. I wasn't interested in a claim. It wasn't my thing. Nope, carbon's starting to recover. Finally. Let's see, let's see. Yeah, those aren't going to be going well. Let's get out of that. Oh good, yay. Slowdown strike. 2 slowdown strikes. Is that what that one? No. Yes, kind of. Frozen, strike, 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 strike. No, that
was
other one
one-
was an
one
adrenaline
strike.
boost over there. Okay, there it is. Come on, come on.
Black market is
Thank you.
online.
Revolting colony expanded.
Done with your nonsense.
I think I'm going to be... Oh, no, actually, I already know it doesn't work. Never mind.
No, what doesn't work?
I think this game's getting out of hand here. So I was going to try out the new concede feature, but
Oh,
it's
gotcha.
not fully checked in. Yeah, this is
Scientific.
Oh, it's not good for you right now. Yes, I'll agree with that.
yeah. All right, I can concede.
The black market is online.
Which is fine. I encourage people to concede when they get in this situation.
Yeah. Well, it's easier when it's down to just two people to easily just be like, all right, well, no, the game is actually completely over.
Yeah.
With three,
I mean-
it can be a little awkward.
Yeah.
If one guy still thinks he's got a shot and then like another one doesn't and one person magically turns into a computer. But generally, apparently, if the computer starts, has a good setup initially, sometimes it can get things done.
Yeah. I've put a lot of effort into the AI.
Yeah. Well, which is good, in my opinion.
Within this last, well, especially within this last update.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be doing significantly better in beta 6 or whatever we're up to. The hard part is often people are analyzing the AI with how they do when they take over another player,
Yeah.
which is not quite the same thing as
Right.
it's not quite the same thing as like how the AI does on its own.
Mm-hmm. My AI
that's-
is usually apparently pretty decent for whatever reason, but I don't know. Maybe it does okay. Like, what are the differences, or what are the issues that are caused when the AI, I guess, is taking over another player instead of just doing his own thing? Oh, that's right.
Well, so if you take over another player, there's basically no way to predict like where their buildings are and how they're arranged, right?
Right.
You know, so if the player has kind of a really weird setup, like the AI may not be able to handle that.
Gotcha.
You know, like a lot of the code that I write for the AI kind of assumes like, okay, if it's going to build if it's going to build 2 reactors here and 2 farms over here, okay, they're set up in a way so that it can build a third one easily if it wants to, right?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes players, sometimes players set up like that. That's no problem. But when I'm evaluating the AI, what I'm doing is I'm watching it play over multiple days,
Right.
And so the decisions it makes on day 5 are built on decisions it makes on day 1, 2, 3, or 5. Like there's just no way for me to test it in this situation of like, okay, give essentially a random colony on day 4. How is the AI going to perform, right?
Right. Okay, I see Zartem's going for that. That's fine.
The black market
Still have a
is
claim left. I
online.
should really. I may as well finish out the game with Zartem.
Yeah. No, you buy him, it'll end. I see the AI switch to 4 solar. That's probably useful.
I know. I've been working on that this whole time because I knew that would end it. So I figured, all right, well, we'll just try and get in a position where I can make that happen. Oh man, come on, Power! Stop going so crazy on me right now. Power's up at 200 at the moment.
I hope Zartem even knows about the majority buyout.
I actually don't know if he does. If he saw what
I'd be
happened,
surprised. There's no other
he might. If he was watching what was going on and things like that. But regardless, that's
What'd you
gonna be
do
GG.
So what'd you do with Terry's territory?
Oh, okay, there it goes. I just put down some glass and some steel, honestly, and some iron with it. And then I guess I secured...
Did you take his old tiles, or did you just...
Yeah, for the most part, but mostly just because I didn't really care what tiles I had. I just wanted glass production, and so it was simple. And frankly, the only reason I bought Terry... Like, I should have bought you, realistically. But Terry was in my area. And
Sure,
so...
yeah, that was pretty weird.
And so I just got rid of him instead. But yeah, that was such a strong starting position, especially for a robot. Oh. Don't die on me, game. Nope, game's dead.
That's weird.
Game's... I can't do anything.
It's running, but it just not taking input?
Yeah, it's just not taking input anymore. Like,
Okay.
I can't move the camera, I can't do literally anything. Can't open up menus or any of that, so I'll just kill it and restart it.
Yep. Okay.
I mean, when the game was over, it's not like I care, but... Okay. And we can just get another little 4-man up if we want to try that again.
Mm-hmm.
It was interesting. You could feel that game was such a runaway that I don't know if it mattered all that much, but you could kind of feel that there were extra claims, and it was quite noticeable, I guess is a good way to put it. Like 3 extra claims, I think is what I got when I bought out Terry, compared to what I would have gotten. And that's such a huge deal. 3 claims? That's massive.
Yep.